What's going on, Safemoon Army, Safemoon family? Thanks again for joining me for yet another video. If you are new here or have not subscribed, please subscribe, smash that like button, share with all your friends. Just so you know, I am not a financial advisor. Anything you hear or see in this video is not financial advice. Before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys so much for joining my channel and being a part of this movement. If it wasn't for you guys, I would not be able to make this content, so I want to thank you so much for your support. On today's show, we're going to be going over why Safemoon is such a target for FUD and attacks, so strap in because here we go. Alright guys, today we're going to be starting with this. This was the activity on V1 2 days ago on poocoin, and as you can see down here, there were massive buys and sells going on V1. Now how is that possible considering Safemoon set up a buying and selling of 100% so that you couldn't actually purchase anything on V1? Well, as you could see here, someone was able to figure it out and they were able to buy Safemoon 100 times cheaper than anybody else could on V2. So what exactly happened here? Well, if we fly on over to this, John Caroni was asked this question on Discord. What exactly was going on V1? John Caroni responded, simple, someone exploited V1 through a whitelisted wallet utilizing a third party. This was in the process of migration for users on a third-party platform, and we undid the whitelist and now it is fixed. V2 was not affected as we were able to blacklist the wallet address. So what exactly does that mean? Well, if we fly on over to Reddit, WeddingOK7007 I had the best explanation of what happened. He wrote, wallets are whitelisted to have no fee on V1. They were all partners/exchanges. This was to help with migration to V2. One of the wallets from the DEX, or a decentralized exchange, that list us, which was either hacked or exploited, allowed someone's bot to interact with it and buy and sell using the address as a router, which of course had no fees. They swapped V1 Safemoon between PCS V1 and V2 and made money from the LP through arbitrage. The address that was whitelisted was removed from the whitelist after half an hour of being given it, and the two wallets that were interacting with it were blacklisted on V2, so they can't migrate or sell there. V2 was unaffected. So why does this keep happening to Safemoon, you might ask? Why are so many people always fudding Safemoon, and why do so many people try to actively attack Safemoon? Well, if we fly on over to this, this is a question asked to John Caroni back in early November. It said, how many industries does Safemoon plan to disrupt in the next 5 years? John Caroni said 4 to 5. Good question, I can answer that. Now I know what you're asking, how does this have to relate to anything? Why am I bringing this up? Why am I showing you this response on Discord? Well, think about what Safemoon is. It's way bigger than just a token on the Binance Smart Chain. It is also a tech company, and it's planning on building a true Web 3.0 telecommunications network that uses proprietary technology that outperforms what's currently available right now. And they're going to be tying that into their Safemoon blockchain, which is going to be running on their own green energy system. Not to mention, they're going to have a truly decentralized internet and its own mesh network system that has a broader distance than other mesh network systems out there. They're also going to be providing banking for the unbanked and building a decentralized e-commerce platform. Now guys, I hope you could see what I'm getting at. They are going to be disrupting some major industries. Now let's fly on over to this. All right, let's take a look at Safemoon. Let's take their token and put it here. Let's take their telecommunications network and place it here. Let's take their e-commerce platform and place it here. Let's take their banking system and place it here. And let's take their green energy nanotechnology and place it here. Let's call this Safemoon's industry disruption system. All right, now that we know the different industries Safemoon has, let's look at crypto first. Who are the three biggest cryptos? You have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance, and collectively their market cap is $2.3 trillion. All right, now let's fly over to telecommunications. You have AT&T, Verizon, and Comcast with a market size of $1.6 trillion. Let's fly over to e-commerce. You have Amazon, JD.com, Alibaba with a $10.3 trillion market size. Let's go over banking. You have Bank of America, JP Morgan Chase, HSBC with a $2.1 trillion market size. And let's end with energy. I'm not going to even touch on nanotechnology because that's an industry of itself, but let's just talk about the energy industry where you have Saudi Aramco, ExxonMobil, Chevron, and that is a market share of $2.4 trillion. So as you can see, these industries are absolutely huge. Combined together, that's $18.7 trillion. Now, if Safemoon only picked up 1% of that $18.7 trillion in 3 years, it would be worth $187 billion. Worst case scenario, let's say they only picked up a 0.5%. They would still be worth $93.5 billion. And let's say by a good chance, they will be at 5%, which is almost $1 trillion at $935 billion. trillion, and let's say they get that in about 5 years. Now, why would I say that? Because they are decentralized. If you look at the energy sector, if you look at the banking sector, if you look at the e-commerce sector, if you look at the telecommunications sector, all these guys right there, they are all centralized systems, and that's something that people want to get away from. Why is that? Because all your information is stored with these companies like Amazon, like AT&T, like Verizon. They have all your information, even the banking systems like Bank of America or JP Morgan Chase. Once you sign in, you have to have all your information on their centralized servers. They could be hacked. You could lose all your information. You could lose your money. So the nice part is being decentralized, and that is the future. So because the future is near, people are going to want to flock to the future. So if you were wondering why Safemoon is always constantly getting flooded, getting attacked, having larger influencers talking negatively about it, is because they are taking on some major industries, and they are not going to sit there and allow Safemoon to take it. We are the Safemoon army. We need to stick up for Safemoon because this is going to keep happening as they keep delivering great products, and these industries are not going to like it. So there will be a lot more FUD coming out, but don't worry, the future is near and Safemoon is working on it, but just stay strong. Now let's fly on over to this. Which companies belong to the elite $1 trillion club? Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, like I said, if Safemoon got 5% of that $18.7 trillion, they would be evaluated at almost $1 trillion. But guys, I didn't mention that $18.7 trillion is today's dollars. It is not what they are estimating in the future for all those industries. All those industries are supposed to keep growing. So let's just say a good estimate is in 5 years, all those companies combined would then be worth close to $25 trillion. And if Safemoon got 5% of that, they will most definitely be a $1 trillion club. And if you scroll down here, it says which companies have broken the 13-digit barrier and who else is waiting in the wings. And if you look, there is Apple, there's Microsoft, there's Saudi Aramco, and that's one of the companies that we brought up for energy. There's Alphabet, there's Amazon, there's Tesla, and these companies are huge. Alphabet, if you scroll down here, you could see it's worth $1.7 trillion. So Google is worth $1.7 trillion. And that is crazy. If we fly on over to this was a tweet that was sent out by USCG Safemoon, and it says, Papa, Safemoon could be the ABC token. I am not effing around. And here is the space where Papa actually said it. I want you to listen to it and hear what he said about Safemoon.
How big do you imagine it being maybe in the next 5 years or beyond?
How big could Safemoon be? You want my opinion?
I want your opinion.
Are you sure? Hold on. I'm going to ask the whole panel. Are you guys sure you want to know how I feel?
Yes, absolutely, please.
Safemoon could be the ABC of crypto. I'm not around. I'm leaving now, and maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot. And that's okay for me. That's a decision that I've made. But I know where things are going. John has told you over and over that Safemoon is a tech company. What did they do when they reached the top of their game?
That's right.
And you heard it from Papa himself. ABC is actually Google. It is Alphabet. And he said that he thinks that they are going to reach the ABC level of crypto. And that is crazy. And now you could see why he said that after I went through all those numbers with you. Okay, guys, that's all I have for today's show. If you liked it, subscribe, smash that like button, share with all your friends, join this channel, buy some merch, and I'll see you in the next video.